A few other people started to go over and look at Tommy. All at once, anyone wanted to get out of there. I took Tina Blake's hand and said, "Let's run, quick." To get to the fire doors, you had to go down a short corridor to the left of the stage. There were sprinklers there too, but they weren't on, and the doors were open. I could see a few people running out, but most of them were just standing around in little groups, blinking at each other. Some of them were looking at the smear of blood where Carrie fell. The water was washing it away. I took Tina's arm and started to pull her toward the exit sign. At that same instant, there was a huge flash of light, a scream, and a horrible feedback one. I looked around and saw Josie Vreck holding onto one of the mic stands. He couldn't let go. His eyes were bugging, and his hair was on end, and it looked like he was dancing. His feet were sliding around in the water, and smoke started to come out of his shirt. He fell over on one of the amps. They were big ones, 5 or 6 feet high, and it fell into the water. The feedback went up to a scream that was head splitting, and then there was another sizzling flash, and it stopped. Josie's shirt was on fire. "Run," Tina yelled at me. "Come on, Norma, please." We ran out into the hallway, and something exploded backstage. The main power switches, I guess. For just a second, I looked back. You could see right onto the stage where Tommy's body was, because the curtain was up. All the heavy light cables were in the air, flowing and jerking and writhing like snakes out of an Indian fucker's basket. Then one of them pulled in two. There was a violent flash when it hit the water. Then everybody was screaming at once. Then we were out the door and running across the parking lot. I think I was screaming. I don't remember very well. I don't remember anything very well after they started screaming, after those high voltage cables hit that water covered floor. For Tommy Ross, age 18, the end came swiftly and mercifully, and almost without pain.